What did I disagree with myself about?
Because you started out saying that if it becomes a problem between Brady and Belichick and they're not on the same page and they're not communicating, then it's going to be an issue. And at the end, you said things have already changed between them. We're already seeing that they're not on the same page. We saw them succeed last year, despite the fact that we already knew that there was a trifecta of power struggles going on between the top pieces of this organization. Brady still won the MVP. They still went to the Super Bowl. So this is just a matter of how much this franchise can take before it finally breaks. Will this add to it?
But wait, I'm going to get into this.
I'm just saying things could get worse. But what I'm saying is, we know that was then.
What?
But now, what do you mean how?
Realistically, do you think that the Patriots aren't going to win football games because they're not singing "Kumbaya" together? It doesn't matter. I mean, both of you guys pointed out things that don't matter to results.
Why are you answering your own question? If you're going to ask a question, let me answer it. What I'm saying to you is this: you won 5 Super Bowls. You've been to about 8. The level of I don't want to say respect. There's a standard that has been established. That standard, anything that falls below it, is not winning in their eyes. Now, if you're the New York Jets, it doesn't matter. Anything is an upgrade. A lot of other teams in the NFL, anything's an upgrade. But with the standard that the New England Patriots has established, there's a level of expectation that we have for them. So if they don't meet that standard, then that's our definition of losing in the eyes of the Patriots.
But you're running a circular argument, Stephen A., because you're saying ultimately that this is how your first comment was, this is how Brady receives it. My point is, it doesn't matter how Brady receives it because he's still going to go in, do his job. Max, it doesn't matter if he's selling snake oil because he's still going to go in and he's still going to do his job. And ultimately, the Patriots are still going to be great. Nobody in this process isn't going to work.
We've known that Guerrero has these issues. We've known this. It's just that now that Seth Wickersham and Tom Junod write a story about it, we're all aware of this. But they've been dealing with this conflict for some time now.
But y'all are talking about the conflict,
which makes it tougher. But
Y'all are talking about that conflict. I'm talking about the relationship between Brady and Belichick. When you're working with somebody every day and then suddenly you wake up and you realize you just don't like this person anymore. You don't like being around this person anymore. You don't like communicating with them, dealing with them on a daily basis. There is some deterioration that will ultimately take place, and you never know how that can impact you.
I completely agree with you.
Moments.
I don't think it's going to happen because he skips this particular part. He said he's going to be there for the next segment. He said back in 2013, this really sets the tone for the season. But you know what really does? The mandatory practices, showing up when it actually matters, and that's when it's going to matter. I don't think this is going to have a deleterious effect on their relationship. It's already in a tough spot.
I'm going macro. I'm just talking about the overall relationship between these two and the whole stuff, all the stuff that's been happening with them. I'm not talking about this one particular thing, Sarah. I'm just saying overall, their relationship doesn't seem to be what it once was, and it seems to be getting worse.
Overall, they came a play away from winning the Super Bowl this past Super Bowl. And if you look at all of the Patriots Super Bowls, they come down to one play. They won 5 and lost 3. You could have easily flipped that around. The Patriot way is not ensure that we win the Super Bowl. That's not possible. The Patriot way, Belichick's way, is to give yourself a chance to win every single year. And 8 times the Patriots have come down to the last play with a chance to win the Super Bowl, including last year.
Stephen A., you're outnumbered 3. You're outnumbered, but you're not outnumbered 3-1. I'm with you. I guess we have to go. But look, just because mommy and daddy don't get divorced doesn't mean the fighting isn't a problem. These guys are, everyone here has admitted there's a real problem here. And I'm with you, Sarah, by the way. Showing up at Alex Guerrero's place, TB12, when you're supposed to be somewhere else, that's a clear message. There's a problem. Does it mean they're going to get divorced? No, but it's going to have some effect on the kids. Maybe somebody else.
Gronkowski.
Gronkowski's not there. It's gonna have some problems. It's a big deal. It's a big deal.